And the Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good evening, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live once again from Bowling Green High School in Bowling Green, Missouri. And we are here again tonight, just like last night, to watch some varsity basketball in the 95th annual Bowling Green tournament. Last night we were here for the girls' half of the tournament, and we saw the Elsberry Lady Indians defeat Van Far, and tonight we're here to see the boys' half of the tournament, and this is going to be Elsberry versus All right, I'm back again. I don't know why this screen is freezing up. It's done it to me before I went on the air. It froze up a number of times. So I've got this recording. So if this isn't going to come through very well tonight, then I will just I'll just record the game and download it once I get home onto YouTube. So you'll still be able to see the game, just might not be able to see it live. Yeah, the signal keeps going away. Don't know what the deal is here. Just very poor signal in here tonight. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and go with the game. And then I'll download it onto YouTube if I have to. So, anyway, for Bowling Green, let's get into the rosters here. For Bowling Green tonight, playing tonight, or at least on the roster tonight, is number 0, Deonta Fleming. Number 1, Michael Starks. Number 5, Austin Callahan. Number 15, McCoy Thompson. Number 23, Cameron Worley. Number 24, Drew Bowen. Number 32, Gavin Dieters. Number 33, Charlie Bowen. Number 34, Matt McDonald, I guess. And number 35, George Niemeyer. And for Elsberry on the rosters, number 1, Cody Thornhill. Number 2, Joel Mound. Number 3, Jack St. Pierre. Number 5, Eli Gladney. Number 10, Bryce Irving. Number 11, Caden Kinsler. Number 12, Kyle Turnbull. Number 14, Colby Twellman. Number 20, Deshaun Dodson. Only since we had him as number 20, I changed it over. All of a sudden, he's now wearing number 4 all the time. Number 22, Kane Sadler. Number 24, Jake Reimel. Number 44, Gabriel Hill. And number 50, Bo Henry. The all-time record between these two teams is 12-13. Elsberry has 12 wins, and Bowling Green has 13 wins out of their last 25 meetings. So they've come out pretty even in this series. But the current streak is Bowling Green with 3 wins. And the last meeting was last February the 5th. 2-5-19 was the last meeting. So almost a year ago. And Elsberry won that game. I'm sorry, Elsberry lost that game 46-43. That was, I believe that was here in Bowling Green. But anyway, this is a whole new year. Bowling Green at this point in time of the season is 9-5, and Elsberry is 2-13. So not having the most successful season this year, but try to get that turned around as much as they can. So anyway, like I said, I'm having all kinds of trouble here with the signal, but I'm just gonna plow on through this, and maybe we can get the game recorded tonight. Or not maybe, I'll get the game recorded tonight, and I'll just download it onto YouTube if this is all that bad. That usually takes quite a while, but that's all right. Not do anything in the morning anyway. so I can stay up all night with it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get a couple of commercials in here before this game starts. I got 2.5 minutes for this start of this game.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
And at this time, I believe we're going to have the national anthem. There's the flag over there. So I'll be standing up and taking my cap off and taking these headsets off. All right, now we are back, and we're going to be doing some starting lineups. Elsberry is in the dark uniforms tonight. Starting tonight, number 3, Jack St. Pierre. Number 5, Eli Gladney. Number 11, Caden Kinsler. Number 12, Kyle Turnbull. And number 50, Bo Henry. Your starting lineup for the Elsberry Indians. Now starting for the Bowling Green Bobcats.
And now, get on your feet. Make some noise for your defending Bowling Green Tournament champions, your Bowling Green Bobcats.
Starting tonight for Bowling Green, number 1, Michael Starks. Number 5, Austin Callahan. Number 23, Cameron Worley. Number 32, Gavin Dieters. And number 35, George Niemeyer is a starting lineup for the Bowling Green Bobcats. So as we get ready to start this game, it's going to be Bo Henry. He's going to be jumping against George Niemeyer. I guess they're going to go through the Bowling Green High School fight song. Get that finished up before they start the game. I guess that's their dance squad that's out there, and they've got leggings with rips in them. Look like they've been to. Okay, we get ready to go here. Bowling Green controls the ball first. Three-point attempt, no good. And that's out of bounds off of Elsberry. All right, so Bowling Green with the ball again from the sideline. Another three-point attempt, no good. Bowling Green up with that rebound again. Two-point shot, no good, and Kyle Turnbull up with that rebound, and Elsberry brings it down the floor. No score at this point. And that pass was way off the mark from Gladney to Jack St. Pierre. Turnover to Bowling Green. They get the ball in deep, and George Niemeyer went up. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but he does draw the foul. And that foul is on Kyle Turnbull. First foul of the game, so that's his first foul. Puts George Niemeyer on the line for two shots. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. And the first shot is in. So the first score is from Bowling Green. Second shot rolls around and out. There's Bo Henry for three, no good. And Bowling Green up with the rebound. And their pass was off the mark, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds to Elsberry. Full court press put on by Bowling Green. St. Pierre with the ball. He hands it off to Gladney. And a little bit of trouble there, but finally Elsberry comes up with it again. St. Pierre takes it up. Can't get the shot, but he does draw the foul. But the foul is on the floor, so it's not a shooting foul. And that foul is on Gavin Dieters, his first. St. Pierre having trouble finding somebody to get the ball into. Finally does. They push it all the way around on the outside. And there's Gladney for three, and it's good. Elsberry takes a 3-1 lead. Big long pass out to the perimeter again. Driving in, the shot is no good. Niemeyer with the putback, but he missed, and Austin Callahan comes up with the 2 points. That ties the score at 3. And Bowling Green with the rebound off of a 3-point attempt by St. Pierre. "15-foot shot, no good, and a foul is called. There's another foul on Kyle Turnbull. That's his second. Early in the game, 5:20 remaining in the first period. And that puts Gavin Dieters on the line. His first shot is good. Second shot is good. 5-3 is the score. Bowling Green over Elsberry. 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Long pass into the middle. Bo Henry with the going up with it. And he gets the 2 points and draws the foul. And that foul is on Cameron Worley. That's his first. That puts Bo Henry on the line with one shot. And it's good. 6-5 is the score. And a little out of control there for Bowling Green, and they turn it over to Elsberry. They get the ball into Henry, and Jake Reimel takes it all the way down, and he is charged. He's hit with a charging call. That's Reimel's first foul. Three-point attempt, and it's good. Shot Cameron Worley for three. Makes the score 8-6 Bowling Green. And Jake Reimel dribbling around, and he draws a foul. That foul is on Michael Starks. That's his first. So Elsberry with the ball out of bounds. Gets it into Bo Henry. Gets it back to. There's Henry on the outside. All the way over. Tried to get the pass to Eli Gladney. It was tipped a couple times and out of bounds off of Elsberry. Bowling Green with the ball. 4:13 to go. And Bowling Green has the ball in a 2-point lead. Oh, they get it in deep. Shot is no good from right underneath. But George Niemeyer does get the rebound, puts the ball up. Shot is no good. But he does draw the foul, and that foul is on Jake Reimel. It's his second. First free throw is no good. Niemeyer is 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Now we have Colby Twellman going in. Jake Reimel sits down. Second shot is no good. And a foul called on Austin Callahan on the rebound. That's his first. Twellman gets the ball in, stolen. And there's George Niemeyer up for two. Bo Henry brings it up the line. And he was taking it to the basket. And draws a foul on Austin Callahan. That's his second. Two quick fouls on Austin Callahan. He sits down and Fleming comes in. They get the ball into Gladney. He gets it inside to Bo Henry, and he's up and no good. And quickly down the court. There was a fancy looking shot right there. Foul called on Bo Henry. It's his first. That's number 1, Michael Starks, with his first 2 points of the night, and he's on the line. And the shot is good. Twelman takes it out of bounds. Gets it into St. Pierre. St. Pierre tries to drive in, and he is called for traveling. So with a 13-6 lead, Bowling Green has the ball. 2:58 to go in the first quarter. Here's a three-point attempt, and it's good. Number 23, Cameron Worley for his second three-pointer tonight. And Colby Twelman has it stripped away from him. And George Niemeyer with another 2 points, and he draws the foul. And the shot is good. And there's a timeout taken by Elsberry. Let's throw another commercial in here.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars.
Okay, we're back. Elsberry's ball. And the ball is stolen on the inbounds pass. And number 23, Cameron Worley gets the 2 points and draws a foul. And that foul is on Caden Kinsler, his first.
Number 24, Jake Reimel in for Elsberry. Number 4, Deshaun Dotson in for Elsberry.
And the shot is good for Cameron Worley. Jake Reimel brings it up the floor. And draws a foul while he brings it up. That foul is on number 1, Michael Starks. That's his second. Bowling Green has 2 players with 2. So does Elsberry. Bo Henry up for 2 points, but it didn't go in, and then his second attempt was blocked. And a jump ball is called. Alternating possessions, it goes over to Elsberry. And that ball stolen away from Jake Reimel. And Bowling Green with the rebound, and now Elsberry with the rebound. Bowling Green couldn't get it to drop from right underneath. Once again, the ball's, well, almost stolen. Now it's being fought for. Deshaun Dodson with 2 points. So Bowling Green has the ball down on their end of the court with a 22-8 lead. 1:17 to go in the first quarter. Pass off to Niemeyer. He couldn't get it, but Cameron Worley does. And Kinsler brings it up the floor. Kinsler gets the ball up and no good. Bo Henry with the rebound. Gets it out to Reimel. And Henry stops it from being an over and back. St. Pierre goes up, drives to the basket. Can't get the shot, but he does draw the foul. And that foul is on Deontay Fleming. That's his first. First shot for St. Pierre is no good. Second shot drops in. Bowling Green with the ball. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bowling Green with the shot that wouldn't drop. Now there's a long three-point shot, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter. And the score is 24-9, Bowling Green over Elsberry.
Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you will be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage...
All right. I got these commercials timed wrong to where I'm getting half a commercial in. I have to change that. All right, Bowling Green with the ball. They get it in deep to Niemeyer. He goes up, no good. And Sadler with the rebound. Bo Henry went up for the shot but couldn't get it to drop. And now once again Sadler with the rebound, and Kinsler going to bring it up the floor. Bo Henry has it stripped away from him, and Bowling Green is going down the floor fast. Ball's fumbled around. Dodson tries to save it, but his foot was on the line. And there was an offensive foul that Sadler got run over. And that foul is on Cameron Worley. That's his second. So St. Pierre and Gladney are in now for Kinsler and Sadler. All right, Bowling Green's backed away a lot of the pressure. They're still keeping them honest, but they've backed away a lot of the pressure. And a double dribble called on Jake Reimel. And so we have Bowling Green down the floor. Pass back out. It was saved from going over the half-court line. Right underneath to Deontay Fleming for 2 points. St. Pierre has the ball and brings it up the floor. Bowling Green's just putting some initial pressure coming up the floor, and then they back away. 3-point shot for St. Pierre is good. Bowling Green gets the ball back up the floor. And, Worley looked at a three-pointer and changed his mind. But there's a three-point attempt for Gavin Dieters, and it's no good. Long pass to St. Pierre, and he is a little alley-oop type, not an alley-oop, but gets the ball in. Three-point attempt, no good. Niemeyer misses from underneath, and Bo Henry with the rebound and draws a foul on Deontay Fleming. That's his second. And with that being nine fouls, that puts Bo Henry on the line. 5 minutes to go in the first half. 26-14 is the score. Bo Henry on the line for a 1-and-1. First one bounces out, so they don't get the second one. Little quick pass in there down to the under the basket, but it went off of Elsberry. And St. Pierre comes up with that bad pass. Drive in, passes back out. Reimel goes up, and his shot is no good, and Bowling Green with the rebound. They get it down the court quick. And that foul is going to be on Reimel, I would say. It is, and that's his third foul. Still 4:25 to go in the second quarter. Not even halfway through this game yet. So that puts Michael Starks on the line for a 1-and-1, and his first shot is good. Six of 9. 6 of 10 is what Bowling Green is from the free throw line right now. On the rebound, that ball went out of bounds off of Elsberry, so it's Bowling Green's ball underneath their own basket. There's a 10-foot shot that does not go in, and Bo Henry with the rebound gets it over to St. Pierre. Deshaun Dodson is up, and he gets his 2 points. Long 2-point shots, no good, and Kinsler gets the rebound. Bo Henry goes up for a layup and does not get it. And now from right underneath is number 32, Gavin Dieters, for 2 points. Kinsler brings it up the floor. Right underneath to Bo Henry, and he can't get it to drop. Ball partially blocked. That was a shot by Dieters. Ball is partially blocked. Three-point attempt, no good. And a rebound being fought over. Let's see what they're going to do here. And that is a foul called on Eli Gladney. That's his first of the night. No, I'm sorry, went the other way. That foul is on Austin Callahan. That's his third. Puts Bo Henry on the line for 2 shots. And the first one is no good. He's 1 for 3 tonight from the line. All right, referee down there talking to everybody. Bo Henry up for his second shot. And it's good. He's 2 for 4 tonight from the line. So 3:04 to go in the first half. Bowling Green brings it up with a 29-17 lead. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound is back to, who's got it here? Elsberry has it. And Kinsler's going to bring it up the floor. Twelman takes it in and draws a foul. That foul is on Michael Starks. That's his third foul. So Michael Starks and Austin Callahan each have 3 fouls in the first half of this game. Colby Twelman on the line. First shot is no good. Twelman up for his second shot. And it bounces off the front of the rim, no good. And on the rebound, Twelman commits a foul. That's his first. That's going to put Deontay Fleming on the line for 1-1. And his shot goes in. So he gets a second shot. .206 to go in the first half. Second shot is no good. We have a lane violation. Oh, no. All right, that foul was called on Colby Twellman. So that's his second. And that puts Niemeyer on the line. First shot is no good. Niemeyer's 2 for 6 from the line tonight. Make that 3 for 7. St. Pierre has the ball to bring up the floor. He gets across the line over to Kinsler. Sadler has it over to Gladney, and he drives the lane and goes up for 2 points. Right underneath the Niemeyer and 2 points. Less than a minute and a half to go in the first half. St. Pierre takes a 15-foot shot, no good. That was Thornhill with the rebound, and he couldn't get his shot to drop. And now Kinsler fights for it, and he's down the floor for a layup. And he couldn't get a shot away. 3-pointer for Gladney, no good, and Bowling Green with the rebound. Under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Score is 33-19. Three seconds. And tried to drive in for a layup, and the shot was no good. But that's the end of the first half, and Bowling Green is leading this game 33-19. So let's go over a little bit of the scoring in this first half. And see who's doing the scoring. Jack St. Pierre has 6 points. He's got a free throw, a 3-pointer, and a field goal. Eli Gladney has a 3-pointer and a field goal for 5 points. Deshaun Dotson has 2 field goals for 4 points. And Bo Henry has a field goal and 2 free throws for 4 points. And that adds up to 19 points. And that's what they have on the Bowling Green side. On the Bowling Green side, we have Deontay Fleming with 3 points. Michael Starks with 4 points. Austin Callahan with 2. Cam Worley with 11 points, including 2 3-pointers. Gavin Dieters with 4 points, and Niemeyer with 9 points. So it's just a matter of Bowling Green is just outplaying Elsberry, no matter how you look at it. They are outplaying them. And so what we do now is regroup, come back out here and try to get it a little bit better this time. But anyway, let's take a halftime break here.
Fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Okay, I don't know if they're going to try to start this game a minute early or what's going on here, but the teams are out there ready to play. What's that song about the marching band refused to yield? Have a little American Pie here. All right, so we are back. And we are in the third quarter. Let me get that on here real quick. Shot is no good. And Bowling Green brings it down the floor and puts it up and in. That was Gavin Dieters with 2 points. And quickly a timeout called.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, ball is out of bounds to Kinsler. And he gets ready to, he passes off to St. Pierre, to Henry, who's out on the low post. There's St. Pierre for 3, no good. Kinsler up with the rebound and 2 points. It's his first 2 points of the night. Right underneath the Niemeyer, and he's in for 2 points. 37-21, 16-point lead for Bowling Green. Ball taken away by Bowling Green. And that shot was good. And that foul was on Caden Kinsler. It's his second. And that puts Dieters on the line. First shot is no good. And Bo Henry up with the rebound. Elsberry passing it around on the outside. There's Kinsler for 3, no good. Rebound to Bowling Green. Cross-court pass almost taken by Gladney, but he couldn't quite get it. Now the ball underneath to Niemeyer. Couldn't get the shot to drop. Now it's back out. Finally, Bowling Green puts it up. That was Austin Callahan for 2 points. I do not know what the stoppage was, but they stopped it and made a substitution, but I have no idea why, or why they stopped it. There was Bo Henry attempting 3 and couldn't get it. Wild, out of control shot for Bowling Green, but they get their own rebound. Ball stolen by Jake Reimel. And he takes it up the floor all the way for 2 points. And that, unbelievably, is his first 2 points of the night. Ball stolen out of the air by Bo Henry. So Kinsler has it over to Reimel, over to St. Pierre. He drives the baseline and draws a foul on the floor. That foul is on Niemeyer. It's his first. St. Pierre has the ball. He passes over to Bo Henry, tries to drive the line. Couldn't do it, but he does draw the foul on the floor. That foul is on Michael Starks. That's his fourth. Michael Starks, the first player of the game to have 4 fouls. Dodson and St. Pierre playing catch. And there was Gladney for attempting 3 and couldn't get it. Short little shot there. Rebounded by Niemeyer. He tries to put it up, couldn't get it, and draws a foul. And that foul is on Deshaun Dodson. That's his first. Puts Niemeyer on the line for 2 shots. First shot is no good. Second shot rolls out, and Henry with the rebound. And he brings it across the timeline. And he was called for traveling as he tried to go through a couple of players. Bowling Green with the ball. And a 41-23 lead. Right underneath to Niemeyer, and 2 points. And a travel is called on Elsberry. So, Bowling Green with the ball, passes it right underneath to Niemeyer, and he's in for 2 more points. He's camped out under the basket, and he is making Elsberry pay. And there was a pass right through the hands of Dodson. Turnover once again to Bowling Green. 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. And Bowling Green is stretching out their lead, 45-23. Bowling Green slows it down tremendously. Now there's a 3-point attempt. No good. And Cameron Worley for 2 points. Not sure what that call was. Long pass. Twelman really had to jump to get it. Pass back. Bo Henry has it on the drive, tries to drive the line. Pass over to Twelman, who was alone under the basket. But the ball was knocked out of bounds by Bowling Green. Reimel picks that one out of the air, gives it over to Gladney, and he's in for 2 points. His toe was on the line. Get the ball down deep to Niemeyer again. He just passes it back out. Minute and a half in the third quarter. And Bowling Green just passing it at will. Right underneath to Niemeyer, and he misses. And Bo Henry has that rebound, gets it over to Reimel. Reimel puts it up and no good. And Bowling Green brings it down the floor fast. Out of control, but Niemeyer is up and has the shot blocked. And there's 2 points for Deontay Fleming. Under 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Long pass to Reimel. He drives the baseline, puts it up and drives it in. And there was a foul called on Caden Kinsler. That's his third of the night. Reimel and Kinsler each have 3 fouls. .1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bowling Green with the ball, they get it in. There's a 3-point shot, no good. And the third quarter ends. The score, Bowling Green 49 and Elsberry 28.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, we begin this fourth quarter. Bowling Green is dominating this game. They came out very strong in the third quarter. And they now have a controlling 49-28 lead. So they've got a 21-point lead. And Bowling Green has the ball on the outside. They get the ball in now. Three-point attempt, no good. Bowling Green with the rebound, and Niemeyer puts it up and in. And Elsberry needs to get it across the line. I don't know why they keep going east and west on here. It just seems like they just keep going sideways and sideways when they need to be going forward with it. I don't know how many times this year I've seen them do that. So Bowling Green with the ball. And there was Niemeyer again for another 2 points. He's just camping out under the basket. And once again, look at them. They just keep going sideways with the ball. And the coach, I think that's exactly what the coach is telling them right now, is that Coach Caleb is telling them, said you keep going sideways with the ball instead of going forward. They were coming up, they had an open floor in front of them, stopped and passed it sideways. So anyway, that was the timeout. Score is now 53-28. And not sure how much time it is. It's early in the fourth quarter. There's 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So Kinsler for three, no good. Bo Henry gets the rebound, and he takes it up, no good. And Bowling Green with the rebound brings it down, and Niemeyer once again jumps in there for another 2 points. Sadler a little out of control, but he did get the shot away. And rebound came back to Elsberry. There's St. Pierre for three, no good. And Bowling Green with the rebound. And there was 2 more points for Cameron Worley. 57-28. And the ball stolen away by Bowling Green. No good. 3 shots in a row for Bowling Green from right underneath, no good. And Elsberry comes up with the rebound. Brings it up the floor. Jack St. Pierre draws a foul on his layup attempt. That foul was on Cameron Worley. That's his third. Puts St. Pierre on the line for 2 shots. First shot is no good. Second shot is good. Bowling Green brings it down the floor fast. Right underneath to, I believe that's Worley. Yes, it is. Another 2 points. 59-29, 30-point difference. St. Pierre tries to drive in and draws a foul. See who we have for that foul. That was George Niemeyer. That's his second foul. And because of the 30-point difference, we've gone to a running clock. Gladney for 3, and it drops in. There was 3 from that end, no good, and St. Pierre up with the rebound. A lot of pass side. There's another 3-point attempt for Kinsler, no good. And timeout Bowling Green.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, 4:03 to go in this. They've stopped the running clock at this point because it's less than a 30-point difference. But Bowling Green with the ball. There's a 3-point attempt, and it's good. That was Drew Bowen with 3. Another three for Gladney, no good. Henry up for two. Bowling Green back down the floor, a little over 3 minutes to go. Henry with the steal. And it was dribbled away from him. And Bowling Green took it right back. Under 3 minutes. And it's Elsberry's ball on the turnover. The ball went out of bounds off of Bowling Green. Reimel tries to drive it in. Ball into Thornhill, back out to Dodson. Gladney now has it. Reimel for three. Hits off the inside of the rim. And that ball is out of bounds off of Elsberry. So with 2.5 minutes in the game, Bowling Green's ball. Nice drive there by Austin Callahan. 2 more points for Bowling Green, 64-34. Gladney for three, and it's good. Bowling Green with the ball, a little over 1.5 minutes to go in this game. And they're just passing it around right now. And there's a shot from 10 feet away, no good. And Elsberry has the ball. Reimel went to drive it in, passed off, and ball went out of bounds. Bowling Green's ball, less than a minute to go. And passed it back out again. 30 seconds. And they're just going to pass it around. They're going to go for a shot right underneath, and that shot is blocked. It is blocked by Kyle Turnbull. .6 seconds remaining. Seven seconds. And Bowling Green's just going to hold on to it. 1 second. And that is it. Final score, 64-37. So the Bowling Green Bobcats move on to the winner's side. Elsberry stays on the loser's side. Let's see what's going to happen now. Elsberry's going to be playing. It's going to be playing Louisiana at 6:50 from the middle school gym on Thursday. And Bowling Green is going to be playing Winfield at the same time in the high school gym. So the only one I don't know about tonight is the Clopton North Callaway game, and it's probably towards the end of that game right now. But anyway, go over some final scoring in this game. Once again, final score was 64-37. And for Elsberry, Jack St. Pierre finished this game with 7 points. Eli Gladney had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, had 13 points. Caden Kinsler had 2. Deshaun Dodson had 4 points. Jake Reimel had 4 points. And Bo Henry had 6 points. So Eli Gladney with 3 3-pointers was the top scorer for Elsberry. Now for Bowling Green, I'm going to need a calculator here to add up all these points for Niemeyer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 21. I believe George Niemeyer had 21 points for the game. Gavin Dieters had 6 points. Drew Brown had 3 points. Cameron Worley had 6. It's 11, 17 points. Austin Callahan had 6 points. Michael Starks had 4 points. And Deontay Fleming had 5 points. So, again, Bowling Green goes, or Elsberry goes to a 2-14 record, and they will be playing Louisiana Thursday night, and they've split games with Louisiana so far this year. They lost their first one to them and then beat them the other night. So, might be a pretty evenly matched game. But either way, we will be here, and that'll be in the middle school gym. I've got Ethernet over there, so shouldn't be any problems with the signal. Anyway, not much more to talk about here. I mean, you saw the results of the game. It was not a good game for Elsberry. They started off even with them in the first couple 3 minutes, but then after that, it just went away and Bowling Green took over. So, tomorrow night, let's see, what are we doing tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, that'll be the girls' bracket. Our game will be at 6:50 tomorrow night from right here in this high school gym, where Elsberry takes on Bowling Green, the number 2 seeded, I should say. Elsberry takes on the number 3 seed Bowling Green. That should be a very good game. So be sure and be with me here tomorrow night as I bring you that game. And, well, you can see right in front of you there, right smack there in the middle is Coach Carey. And so she'll be trying to get her athletes to a victory tomorrow night. So, anyway, from Bowling Green, this is Kenny Masterson for the Indian Sports Network, brought to you by the Elsberry Democrat. And I'm going to back it out here and say good night for now. And I will be here tomorrow night and see you then. Good night, everybody.